Let me say something bold. If you are an Indian entrepreneur selling only in India, then you are limiting yourself 5 to 10x of your income. Yes, while customers in US, UK, Australia are ready to pay in dollars. The truth is the opportunity building global brand is never been easier than 2026. It's not in 2010, not in 2015, not even 2020. It is right now. In this video, I'm going to explain why 2026 is the most important year for Indian entrepreneur to sell products globally, and why this is a golden opportunity or golden window. And if you are not starting, then what is the opportunity that you are losing? If you are serious about building your freedom lifestyle and earning in dollars and putting your products in the global map, then this video is for you. Let me quickly tell you about myself. I was a software engineer with a good job, stable income, and a comfortable life, but there was something missing in my life. I was not having freedom from my time. There is no location freedom, there is no creative freedom. I did not want my earnings to be limited with the working hours that I'm putting in. I wanted to take leverage, I want to take advantage of the hours that I'm putting. Then I discovered e-commerce market, e-commerce platforms. I studied a number of e-commerce platform and then come to a conclusion that this is the opportunity that I have to try and see what is the outcome. Then my first few months were struggling. I could not understand how the logistic works, and I don't know how the systems work. I don't know how to select the product. I don't know the product compliance, but somehow I could able to launch my first products. I still remember the payment which I received from the international marketplaces in dollars. Then I realized that there is something greater than what I really know. That moment changed everything because I have realized something powerful: the power of automation, the power of the systems. Because I do not have to leave India to build an international business. I can still live in India and earn in dollars. That was completely a mind shift that I have gone through in the initial phase of my e-commerce business. Today, I sell across multiple platforms like Amazon, Etsy. I export my Indian-made products to international marketplace. I have built multiple brands catering only to international customers. I'm telling you from my experience that building an e-commerce business in international marketplace is far better than most Indian entrepreneurs realize. Why I'm saying 2026 is special? Because the environment is changing. Amazon USA is far better than Amazon India. Consumers in the USA significantly spend more. And the second one is the logistics. So logistics has become significantly smoother, from freight forwarder to the compliance, from the testing, from the payment gateway. The systems have become smoother and smoother. And next one is the digital growth. We know AI is taking over. With AI you can create beautiful listings. With AI you can do product research, and the internet itself is growing rapidly. The information is no limit anymore. Information is available on the YouTube, in the internet. We can easily consume and get the information. And the next one is the global shift. Consumers in the USA mainly, they are going towards natural products. In India also we are going towards natural products, but that means there is a demand and growth in the natural products. India is the number one in the natural products. Ayurveda is one of the category, and oils and all these things are growing rapidly. And people in the abroad, people like US, UK, and other parts of the world requires these natural products. And the next one is the strong manufacturing growth. The Indian manufacturing, now they are learning what is a private label. The factories in our region are catering specially for the private label sellers, and the artisans also. They know very well about how the international market, international trade works. Now this penetration is rapidly growing. This is a window that we have to take advantage of. Now let's talk about India. India is not only a service country, India is also a product powerhouse. India has a strength. Like India has Ayurveda, India has textile, India has natural oils, India has handicraft products. The now global market requires all these things. Of course, China has mastered the mass production, but India has mastered the meaningful production. What I mean by that is the global trend requires the heritage, the story behind the product, the hand touch of the product. That is the authenticity, that is the global market presenter requires. But our Indian entrepreneurs are fighting a price war in local marketplace. Why not? Why not we build Indian brands in a global marketplace? Why can't we sell Ayurveda to Americans? Why can't we sell textile to Europeans? we should think in a global brand level. We should bring our international, we should take our Indian brands to international level. We should sell the premium product instead of simply fighting on price. Now here is the truth, it is not about the capital, it is about the mindset. We always have the fear of losing. But what if my documentations are not clear? What if my shipment gets stuck in international trade? What if the compliance is not clear? All these fears will be there. Every successful exporter once failed, but they have acted. Once you build the systems, once you export, once you see how the system works, then these things will be easy. When you have this SOPs ready, the sourcing, the listings, the customer care, then things will be easier for you. Only thing you should think as an international global brand builder, not as a local seller. Now you should not play a short game for a quick money. We should be playing a long term game for your long term position. Once you have the setups are ready, once you have this branding, and once you have this customer care, all these things are ready, these businesses are scalable. It is not a small business for a quick money, but these business can be scalable. Let's talk about numbers. Here in India, we know that it's a price sensitive market, and eventually it will be a low margin game. And we know that if you increase your price compared with your competitors, people don't buy it because it's a price sensitive market, as we already know. But whereas in global markets, you have customers who can pay higher price for your branding, for your presentation, for the quality of the product. For example, if I compare the selling price, here in India, you sell at 600 rupees, whereas the same product you can sell at $25. The margins will be high. With that margin, you can reinvest that money and acquire new customers. You can create the brand loyalty, and you can have better margin. It is not only profits. Building international brand is not only for the profit, but it's an asset that you can always rely on. I have built my brand in 2016, but still this year 2026 I still hold the brand. I really know what is the asset. It is not only the profit that you always look after. It is not only the money, that how much you wanted to get in. Eventually, when you build a strong brand, it will definitely take care of you. It will give back as an asset. You can rely on that asset. You can scale the asset. You can exit if you wanted to have, if you wanted to sell the brand. Then it is a, eventually it is not a price game that we are playing here. It's an asset that you should build. Now this is where I get personal. I just don't believe in the business itself, but I believe in the freedom. I need freedom from time, I need freedom from work, I need freedom from the location. E-commerce market, when structured properly, allows you to create a location independent business. The reality is that you'll be serving your customers in Canada or Mexico, but you can store your goods in US, and you can still work from here. You can work from India, and you will be serving your customers anywhere in the world. But the system has to be set up. You should create such systems, such processes, so that you can take leverage, and that leverage gives you the freedom. But let me warn you, if you start in 2026, you will have your reviews, customer trust, and your brand recognition in 2027. People who wait will have to enter into more competitive market. The market rewards for the early movers. Now if you are serious building international global brand, the best time is now. It is not when you are ready, it is not when you feel 100% confident. It is the best time to start an e-commerce business is in 2026. So here is my mission. I wanted to help our Indian entrepreneurs to build global brands, and a vision to see Indian made products in international shelves. In the upcoming videos, you will learn how to start your Amazon FBA business. You will learn how to find your products, how to manufacture the product, and how to brand it properly. You will also learn how to export your goods to any international marketplace. If my vision is my if my you know the vision resonates with you, please consider subscribing to this channel. Remember, India was once leader in global trade. We have to reclaim through e-commerce.